Caitlin Clark, the facts are, ain't looking so hot right now. Let's go.
Dan Dockage has been tweeting things anti-Caitlin Clark. And it's really frustrated me. It's because Dan lives in the Indianapolis area. He's Indiana guy, played basketball for Bobby Knight, former college basketball coach. I like Dan Dockage.
Oh.
I get it.
Uh-oh. When somebody say I like him, here comes the hate.
The Caitlin Clark throws tantrums and she's a diva. I get it.
She really is.
But we can work through that. We can get her in a better place as it relates to that. You got to see the overall big picture.
What could be the overall big picture? Let's just be real. I mean, CC, the last 3 years of her being in the WNBA, this year included, and then you go back to like what the hype was and her coming out of college. I'm starting to feel like they missed an opportunity, or she missed an opportunity, as well as we missed one, because she was so white hot. I mean hot. And now, let's just be real. Not the same. Not the same.
And I know Dan, I don't know how old Dan's kids are, but again, he's a former college coach. He played for Bobby Knight. I get why Caitlin Clark's theatrics and antics on the court bother Dan, but we got to see the big picture here.
Okay, talk to me.
This is about whether young heterosexual women are going to be allowed to compete in basketball without all of this pressure to transition to an alternative lifestyle. This is Dockage. Clark has been in Indy 3 years.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. Is it a culture war? And it's played out on Caitlin Clark's career? Now, I know globally that's a conversation that every single parent, and they never gonna raise their hands, but trust me, I've had it. Every single parent is like, yo, what's going on with basketball? My daughter continues to thrive in basketball. Does she have to make life decisions? You're like, what? Yeah. I don't know how pervasive that is in the culture. You hear some women who used to play that say that. And then I also know some women that play right now, and they ain't talking about it ever. So I don't know, because I'm not in that locker room getting hit on or not hit on. But at the same time, it's still a conversation. Certainly pervasive.
One, Christy Sides was not a good enough coach. Fired. Now Steph White, not good enough, soon fired. Only time the Fever have been any good is with Clark out. Ain't the coach's fault. Dan, think this through, and I want the audience to think it through.
Oh, you didn't read that last line. It's the freaking entitled diva, Caitlin Clark. Ooh, let's go.
Because they have a better record over the last 2 years with Clark out of the lineup. And they advanced in the playoffs last year with Clark out of the lineup.
Oh, that's tough. We always talk about plus minus. How about game plus minus? Forget the points differential. The games. We win more without you. That don't mean you superstar anymore. Let's go.
They won the NBA Cup or the WNBA Cup with Clark out of the alignment. You know who that indicts? If they are better without Caitlin Clark, that's why you fire Stephanie White and the entire organization. That is why. If you're better, if the Chicago Bulls were better without Michael Jordan, then Phil Jackson and Jerry Krause and Jerry Reinsdorf, they all need to be run out.
I get it. If the main thing ain't the main thing, and that's the reason we're winning, and we know how good the main thing is, then that's a problem with the system, not the individual player. At the same time, I think why Dan Dockage has a little bit of an argument, if not greater argument, is because there are some question marks about Caitlin Clark. Whether you could say coming off an injury and her three-point shot, compromise, whatever it may be. I'm not even talking about diva mentality and all that stuff. I'm just talking about like, buckets, numbers. And people's like, don't just go off stats alone. Dog, I'm going with stats first. Because if you ain't got no stats, stop trying to tell me how great you are. I need to see something. I got to have record proof. That's why it's called records, stats. Give it to me.
If the Boston Celtics were better without Larry Bird, you fire everybody. If the Lakers were better without Magic Johnson, you fire everybody because you're running the wrong system. If you've built a system that prefers for Caitlin Clark to be out of the lineup or works better with Caitlin Clark out of the lineup, you've built the wrong system. If the Jackson 5 were better with Michael Jackson as a backup dancer than a singer, Joe Jackson needs to be fired as the manager of the Jackson 5.
Put him in the right place. Put Michael in front. Bum, 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 bum. Put him in the front. You know where he's supposed to be.
Caitlin Clark is Michael Jackson.
Hey. You can't say that. I mean, even if she could have been the greatest or will be the greatest, she ain't the best. Michael Jackson was the greatest and the best. Like, I don't care. Look, Prince, I love me some Prince. My kids hate me because I always pump up Prince. They're like, Michael Jackson's the best singer ever, Daddy? Yes. I don't mean that he had the best voice. He just did the most with his voice. Okay, he's the biggest artist ever? Yes. People used to faint when they saw him. I was like, Michael Jackson couldn't walk down the street right now because someone would see him out the window and scream. Someone else would come out their house. The next thing you know, helicopters are flying. It would be insane. He couldn't go anywhere without at least 100 security guards. Yes. But nobody was walking around saying somebody else is better and it's obvious. Audra Wilson is out there. Miss Wilson, how many MVPs now? 4? 3? She like, can we stop this? So it's not exactly analogous to Michael Jackson, but I hear you.
She's the one that moonwalks and draws the crowd. So you know what you do? You write songs that fit Caitlin Clark, not Jermaine or Tito or Jackie.
Good point, blah, blah, blah. If the system is highlighting and getting the benefits out of everyone else except your superstar, which is interesting. Does that happen in men's basketball, the NBA? Do you have a superstar and you're like, yo, everybody else getting buckets and we're better when he ain't playing? Kawhi Leonard, maybe because of load management, like the Clippers have a greater clip at time? Nah, I don't even see that. That's sick. That's crazy right there. So, Caitlin, hate to do this to you, but let's do it to you. Last 4 games, Caitlin, 16. 3 of 12, yuck. All right, 6 points. Oh, my God. 17. 6 of 17, yuck. 10, yuck. Not the face you want to give. Let's go. All right, what else going on out there? I know you're frustrated. Show me why. Look at this. Teammate. Nope. Ain't that much focus in the world, y'all. It ain't that much focus in the world. Come on, y'all. Something going on. And Indy, she is pissed. Something ain't right.
Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio. Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.